Hello and welcome to another episode of 7 Days to Die, Forsaken Trail. This is the Cajun Gaming Guild, and this is Little Giant coming to you today. Alright, it's been a couple days since we've chatted, a couple in-game days. I figured I was going to take a couple days and organize my place a little bit because it was pretty confusing. I had a bunch of just random boxes all over the place, and I couldn't remember where I was keeping what. So instead, I decided to put all my ammo in these two boxes. And over here, as you can see, I decided to just make some wooden containers. Now it's a little bit easier to figure out where I put everything, and I have everything set up. So basically, if it's resources that are like earthy, like rocks, metal, stones, clay, anything like that, it's in the first one. Any kind of container that hold water or a container at all is in here. Like even boxes I put in there. All right, that's all in there. I got some metal buckets that I bought, and I'll explain why in a minute. This one here is all the resources that are not rocky. All right, I mean, I might have probably put one or two in here that are close, but it's mostly like the wood, the plastic, the leather, paper, different things like that. And then I just have my tools that I don't want to carry around on me, but that I don't want to get rid of either. Resources, fabricated, so any kind of resource that is a resource but has been fabricated already or that I can fabricate is in here. Okay. And meds, whatever I feel is meds, and all this stuff up here I put for sale. I'm not going to sell it all, but a lot of it is going to be sold off. Okay, I got some extra can openers. I have a ton of guns that I'm probably never going to use, but that I've been finding and looting. Okay, um, I have brought this coffee machine, and I just want to let you guys know with a metal bucket. I don't have one on me, but these metal buckets right here. All right. You can use these, go to a river, water, lake, whatever, and you can add liquid to this, and it'll hold 400 liquid, this will, which is awesome. It's just like having a little water barrel if you want to use it. It's 400. It's not bad to start you off, if that's good enough for what you need. I was able to do a whole bunch of stuff with this, with just 400. But I didn't use this anyway. I used that water barrel right there. And this has 418 in it right now. I've already filled it up. This is the second time I've put over 400 in it, because I used over 400 to clean all my jars. Yeah, I can use jars now. I have the stove. There's nothing going on. I might as well shut it off. But now I'm able to make things with jars. It's a lot handier. All right. This is the forge, the smelter, I should say. It's just a smaller version of the big one. And it works pretty good, though. I've been using this as well. This is the Tier 2 workbench. And as you can see, it's hard to read what you need for items to put in it. Okay? So, yeah, I couldn't figure it all out. So when you take a hammer and put it in your hand and hit the button, it shows the icons bottom right of what you're missing, and I was able to figure out most of it that way. I do know exactly what it says now. It says you need 50 sawed wood, 100 nails, 15 wood logs, 20 iron plates, 20 bolts, 10 iron pipes, and 100 flag stone. That was the one I didn't understand. I was like, what the heck is that last one? But it's called flagstone. You need like 20. What is that stuff called? Well, I can show you. Flagstone. You need 20 sandstone to make one flagstone. So if you need 100, that's a lot of sandstone that you're gonna need. All right. 2,000. 2,000 sandstone I'm gonna have to gather here in the next little bit just to make that. But it will happen. It's just not going to happen right now. Also, as you can tell, I'm walking around here. It's morning. It just turned morning. And I could see pretty good, eh? Because I was at the Traders and I found a headlamp. Woo! It's just a mod, just like normal. But I want to tell you, when I saw it, I went out and I started to find and gather everything I could to make sure I had enough money to buy it. It was almost 3 grand for the helmet light mod. But whatever, it was well worth the buy. Now I don't have to worry about the torch. I have it on me, but yeah, it's going to go away. I can sell it, so I'll probably just put it in the for sale stuff. But yeah, I was pretty happy to find it. Instead, I'm just going to put my money up there. And yeah, it's morning time. So today, my goals are going to be to go out and loot. And at some point, I'm going to try and start gathering some sandstone so we can figure out how this works. Okay? I did make a whole bunch of books with my blueprints. My skills, I guess I could show you guys that too, since it's been a couple in-game days. I put 5 points into salvaging. I feel like it's important. That's the easiest way for me to get metal and different parts like that from the cars. And I felt like it was necessary. So I put a bunch of points into that, and I might even max it out sooner rather than later. Here in the magazine world, I have 17 of my resource crafting. What was the other one I made? 11 in tools, 10 in construction, 11 in medicine. I think that's, no, it was armor, I believe. Armor. 8. So, yeah, I made a few magazines while you guys were away. Oh, yeah, and I made some vehicle. So, vehicle crafting, that's something I wanted to mention. It goes through the entire list, basically. So, I went up from bicycle to mini bike to motorcycle to 4x4 truck. And I never made it to gyrocopter yet because you can see it takes 14. But then it said bicycle tier 2. So I'm assuming that the second tier 2 bicycle is going to be even better and faster than the first bicycle, which is what I'm hoping for. So now that I got that, I'm going to try and look for the chassis, or maybe I'll just make it. And I'm going to need a small wheel, a thin wheel. And I might try and make that bicycle here, one of these, either today or tomorrow. That would be amazing. I never really looked at what I need, but I'm not going to do that on camera. I'll do that later. For today, though, and look at my beautiful, clean parking lot. I cleaned up every single piece of grass that's been overgrown in my parking lot so I can walk around, fight zombies if I get attacked during the night. I don't have to worry about not being able to see or plants slowing me down or anything like that. I cleaned it all up nice and tidy. I even made a nice little path to the water so I could run back and forth. I collected all the grass so I could run back and forth and collect buckets of water. I am planning on putting a ladder on this side. I just never did it yet. I'm still a little bit concerned about that. I wish I could get rid of it. I've been trying to get zombies to walk on it. For whatever reason, they're just walking around it, and it's kind of annoying, but whatever. So yeah, I'm going to put a ladder on this side maybe today. Actually, maybe right now if it'll go right here. Let's see. Oh yeah, it will too. Look at that. So I'll put that there. And that takes care of that problem. There we go. Perfect. Feeling good about that. Alright, so we're going to head out. I'd like to go into town here. And we're going to see what we can find for goodies today. I have a fridge there that I had been looting while offline, while you guys were not with me, type of thing, while I wasn't recording, because I needed to find a bunch of nails, planks, different things like that, in order to make my boxes and organize my stuff. So I looted a couple houses, 2-3 houses, and basically put everything into one refrigerator. It's like basically a giant container that I put on the side of the road. Just want to make sure that I don't walk on a mine. It's right here, I believe. So I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, right here, I can see it. Perfect. So this is the fridge. It's still half full of stuff. I basically took the stuff I thought I needed. I left everything else there. Okay? And again, I'm going to leave it there because I never completely finished looting what I needed to loot. I looted this house, top to bottom. I looted this oil tank. Not that there was much in there. I was working on this next house. So that's what I'm going to continue working on today. And then I'm just going to go down the street and maybe loot a couple more houses down there. And again, I'm going to edit things so that you guys don't have to see the entire thing. I'll show you guys the good stuff, I'm sure, if there's any to see. And yeah, I'm not sure exactly why my game seems to be a little laggy. I'm not quite sure why, but hopefully that'll go away. Alright, make sure there's... Alright, this does unlock, perfect. Oh, sure. Because I come in the backyard yesterday when I was clearing it out, and I wanted to make sure that it was openable. Okay. So, pipes. Definitely always want pipes. Because they're not super easy to find, and they're not cheap at all to make. Bolts. I could not believe it. Bolts are like gold in this game now, after what I found out yesterday. I decided to upgrade my stove. It took bolts. I was like, okay, cool. And I started upgrading it, and I thought I'll take a look to see how many bolts I have in my containers. I ended up with like 100 bolts. I needed 120. I thought, oh, that's no problem. I'll just make them. Right. It takes one iron bar from the forge. So the iron bar itself was a pain in the ass to make. Not cheap at all to make. And it takes one iron bar to make one bolt. Not 10 bolts, not 20 bolts. One bolt for one iron bar. So I was like, holy, that's way too expensive. So you want to take apart cars and take apart metal objects with your tools. That's going to be the cheapest way for you to get bolts, or if you find them in boxes and stuff. So if you find them, don't get rid of them. My goodness, they are expensive. Cool. This is nice. Bookshelf. Hopefully we'll find something. Blueprints. Beautiful. That's very nice. So I hear something. Obviously I can't get in here. So I'm going to continue. Ooh, this is nice. I need these. I found out also, I finally, before this video started, and I ain't even joking, a day and a half in game, or more, maybe even 2 days, it took me to get rid of the dysentery that I had. Okay? 2 days in game. And it's because there's no bar, so you don't know if it's actually, like, how fast it's going away, if you have to keep pumping stuff to you. And anyway, I went to the trader and I had bought 2 drinks. Okay, $500 each drink, and they were like herbal teas with honey picture on the outside, like $500 each. Drank both of them, and about a day later, I looked down and my friggin' dysentery was red again. It was severe. I was like, what the? I thought it would be gone by now, and it once those 2 drinks had wore off, it just gets worse and worse again. And you don't notice it unless you're hovering, or if you click on it and it says that it's recovering. So make sure you check that, okay? You might have to check it a couple times. So finally, in the end, I just went out, grabbed some honey, and I just started eating plain old honey. And after a while, it went away. I was just like, wow, what a pain in the rear end that is. So be aware of that kind of stuff. And I can't even tell you how I caught it. It could have been from drinking water. I feel like you almost always have to be drinking stuff, herbal teas, and stuff to make sure that your curative part of you is always on. If you don't do it, you could get sick. And what is going on up here? Come on. Go, hag. Go away. Man, you're loud. All that noise from one person? Alright. Alright, more than one person. Is that done? No more? Good. Alright. Let's loot up this house. Oh, no. Thought it was done. I don't know where it's at, though. Is it upstairs? Is it downstairs? Just going to scrap this chair. I just wanted it out of my feet. I thought I just heard something, but apparently not. Ooh, some boots. I've seen that I can make tier 2 armor now. It's hide armor, and I might look into that, but it was pretty expensive leather-wise, and I don't have a killer amount of leather right now. So I thought I'm just going to chill, and I'll see later on today what the day brings, because I'm going to head to the trader at some point to see what he has for sale, and if he has some armor for sale that I don't have to waste my leather, then I'm going to do that instead. Okay? I could probably get some leather from like the couches and stuff like that, but yeah, I never bothered yet. It's always good to get garbage. I hear something outside. I know I do. That might be leather. Oh yeah, I upgraded to my makeshift weapon tools. It's a lot better, a lot faster. Yeah, it only gave me leather scraps. It didn't actually give me animal leather, which is what you need. Okay, I'm going to take care of this problem I hear. Where you at? I feel like if I walk over there, I'm going to aggro everything in that area. I'll just let this thing break its way out. She can come find me later. Oh, is that goldenrod? No. Okay. Alright, there's a basement, there's an attic. I don't want to be caught with my pants down. I hate that. Getting surprised from behind from that zombie that's coming to chase me here. I'll do the attic first. And hopefully I'll be able to escape. Oh, is that inside? I don't know. I hear something. I heard a squawk from a bird, but where is it? Definitely searching trashes. I've been finding a ton of duct tape and garbage. So if you're low on duct tape, check the garbage. I'm telling you, you're going to find a lot of it. I have 31 now. I've been keeping up on it like really well. I haven't had to make any. It's excellent. So pens, good. That's how you make blueprints. Unfortunately, it takes a ridiculous amount. It takes ink and pens to make one blueprint, as far as I know. Maybe it makes a stack, but you can't really tell by looking at the recipe how many you're going to get. Ooh, nice. That's a nice find. Very nice. Alright. There's my tire. Beautiful. I think that's what it was. I'm going to look here in a second. I just want to get this and get the heck out of the attic before I get stuck up here. Oh, man, beautiful. That is nice. Very nice. So some of these magazines, look, it'll give you 10 blueprints. If you'd prefer to have the blueprints. Also, I never thought to mention this, but I'm going to mention it right now. I upgraded my research skill to 10, as you guys probably noticed in one of my videos. Now when I make research papers, specific ones even, I get 3 instead of 1. Not just 1, not just 2, but 3. It's awesome, guys. So for 2 blueprints, I can get a potential, and I think my theory is working out to be correct. You actually, at the low levels, oh, hold on, is that bird? Oh, the bird's on top. Holy, it's one of those big spitter vultures, I think. Yeah, spit vultures. We're going to try and take care of him. Got him. Got him. Nice. So yeah, how it works is as you read those research papers, okay? What should I piss off here? Something's on me, I think. As you do the research paper, sorry, I keep getting distracted by the zombies. Um, you're going to go up a few points. Like, there's an experience bar. That's what I can figure. It's invisible. And as each level, you need more experience to gain the next level of the book. Now, if you read a magazine, you gain an instant level every single time. So magazines are still the best way to do things if you can find them. But if you can't, these research papers, let's say at the first 5 points, you're pretty much going to get one every 1 or 2 magazines. Okay, especially at level 10 research, you're going to, because you gain more from reading one of those research papers. Okay, after that, as you level up, it takes just a few extra books each time, and even at like level 17, I think it's like 6 or 7 magazines now, and I can gain a level. Meaning, if I'm getting 3 magazines per 2 blueprints, it's only like 6 blueprints to go up a level, which ain't horrible. It's just time, right? And I can focus on what I want to build up, right? So it's good. The research thing in this game, in this mod, love it to pieces. I think it was well thought up. It's super fun to try and, you can work on what you want to work on. You don't have to go searching for cracker books all the time. You can just do it with blueprints. It's awesome. Love it. So good job, devs, whoever made this mod. I do enjoy that. To be honest with you, right now, this is probably my favorite mod for 7 Days to Die. It is fun. After playing it a couple days there, I have a hard time getting off. it's super fun. It's even more fun than Rebirth at this point. And I didn't think, honestly, I wasn't sure if I was going to like it at the start because of the sorting system. I think I got so spoiled by Rebirth, but then I realized it's so not real. That's not how it's too easy. You know what I mean? After a couple days in Rebirth, it just gets to be easy, like super easy. On this one, there's no easy mode. Like it's not getting much easier even on day 6. It's not much easier at all because I'm still struggling to find stuff and get stronger and stronger and stronger. And I enjoy that. I think that's how a game should be. It's much more fun. So, good job. All right. Now, let's continue clearing this out. I could get this, but I'll leave it here. I'll know it's here if I ever need to come back later. It's going to weigh me down. I do try and pick up cement. Cement is expensive to make, and you need it for some recipes. And I found that out the hard way. I didn't have any. I don't know why. I must have thrown it out or what, but oh, I already looted this. And anyhow, when I needed it, I went to look to see if I had anywhere, and I must have dropped it. I must have thought like it was sand or something, and had been dropping it the whole time because I had none. And I really needed it. So that was a real big pain in the butt. So now every time I see pallets full of cement, I loot them right away. And I'm trying to get all of those pallets that I want because you're going to need a ton of nails and you don't want to make those either. Those are also expensive to make. So save all the pallets. Ooh, solvent and nitroglycerin. Never saw that yet. Either of those. That's great. What's in here? Clean water? Oh, clean water. Nice. Awesome. Okay. So I basically looted this entire place. I never got the kitchen yet. That's the only thing. So I might as well hit it up since I'm right here. One. Ooh, something there. What's that? Woodworking tools. Cool, I don't have those yet. That's good news. Alright. Just gonna loot up this kitchen right quick, guys. Those fridges, they have a pile of storage. Right? It's like double most regular storage boxes. So I'm going to grab that and I'm going to take that outside and put it next to the road again, right? And that way there I'll have one, as I'm driving down the road later on with a vehicle, I'll be able to just stop and say, oh, there's a fridge. I wonder what's in this one. You know what I mean? And then I'll just loot them up because I feel like it's I have to do that. Otherwise, I'm running back and forth, and I don't want to run back and forth that many times just yet. What is this? Tell me this is a motor that I can actually loot. That would be amazing. I don't have the tool on me to get it, but I can come back later with that tool. So I'm just going to offload a bunch of my stuff here. I don't want it to be right in the road because once I get a 4x4 or whatever, I don't want to have to mess around. So I will put that here next to this tree. And I'm going to chop this tree down so I see it. I just have to remember that if I end up getting a quest here to keep my eye, anywhere that I have quests from now on, I'll have to make sure that I don't reset if there's a fridge, or get rid of the fridge, etc., etc. Alright, we're going to organize. Yeah, it is a tire for a bike. That's great news. So all I'm needing is the chassis, and that's it. And I have my bike. I'm excited. I'm going to get rid of all the stuff. Something just went boom. And that's fine. As long as they're not right on top of me, I'm okay. Like, look how much these fridges hold. It's excellent. Okay, I'm going to drink one of these because I'm getting a little low. Scrap that. I should have probably got rid of all that drink that was on me. I didn't realize I had brought all of them with me, but that's fine. It's good. Okay, so I can loot that house. I can loot that house. I just did that one. So I kind of want to. I think we're going to do this one here. Just gotta look around for some mines. I do that almost every house now. I just take a quick look in the perimeter. Just make sure there's no little mines. And it's so hard to see with the grass. I mean, it's insane. Unless it's a land, like a cooking pot or a hubcap. The little small ones, the tin ones, are frigging hard to see. I know I just heard a dude, but where is he? Spider, it sounds like, but I don't see him. I don't know. He's coming, I'm sure. Kill these things. I do not like spiders. Alright. Got caught between the fence. There we go. Be down. Gotcha. Spider with a helmet wasn't a good mixture. Let's see that I'm sick now. Oh, I have like one of my armors is low, I think, and that is a sprained leg. Okay, minor stuff. Very minor stuff. How do I get rid of that, actually? Let's see. Max health is lowered by 14.4. Jumping, sprinting, blah, 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 blah. Broken leg. It's just going to take some time to heal. I don't think you can actually heal it up better. Maybe with a bandage, but I'm fine. I'm just going to go slowly. It's not like I'm in a hurry. I'm going to loot up this house. I probably just cleared out half of it. Alright, I just woke something up. The second floor stuff. So, one thing I've noticed is that on the second floor, or the basement, or wherever, so I had said, I think in the very first video, because again, inexperience, that as you walk into a POI, everything wakes up. Well, it's not a complete lie. It's how it works is for the floor. So, all the ground level stuff will wake up once you walk onto the scene, and it'll all come out at you. But anything on the next floor will not wake up until you climb up the stairs a little bit. Everything in the basement will not wake up until you go down in the basement, and that's how that works. I mean, and I say there's still a chance you can wake up the upstairs and the basement. It's just it's less likely, okay? But for the floor that you're on, everything will be awake. I promise. And I seen there's a spitter coming at me here, so I want to make sure I keep my eyes peeled for that. Oh, it's a cop, I think. So we're gonna let them bust through that window. Come on, slackers. Bertha, there we go. That one's fast. That front one is fast, but nothing major. The cop is on fire. He must have landed on a mine or something. Definitely a spitter. I need to get him before he spits on me. There we go. So, do I do the basement first or the upstairs first? I'm pretty sure I just cleared out the upstairs, so I think we're going to go ahead and do that one. We'll do that first, since I'm 90% sure it's all clear. If there's a dude up here hiding, maybe be the only thing, but usually when they wake up, they all wake up. It's rare that one stays behind. Unless it's like the end loot. Sometimes that one there spawns as you get close to it, like in every other mod slash vanilla. Oh, he's upstairs. That's interesting. I don't remember. I don't know where he's at up there, but I can see him. Zombie Lewis. I could probably pick him off with the bow, but I don't want to waste all my arrows. So that guy's upstairs. I'm not 100% sure how we're going to get to him. Oh, right there. Without falling and breaking our leg again. Come this way, buddy. I mean, I could build something if I had him, but I don't have him. I'm just going to have to fight him up here, I guess. Gotcha, fool. Good. That was easy enough. Alright, whole bunch of goodies up here to loot. Let's find some blueprints. And I just found a sweet spot with all the good loot, I believe. It's up here. Food. Let's find some food. That'd be even better. Safe water. That's good to find. I have a couple of jars of that now. I think I already have... Oh, I have 2 jars on me. That's great. Working stiff tools. Not going to find food in here, but I'll find something good. Nice. Blueprints and forged steel. Cause I was looking at some of the recipes for like the next tier stuff, and a lot of it takes steel plates and forged steel. So that looks like it collapses. It did, so good enough. More ammo. Lever action rifle frame. Lever action rifle. Nice. Love it. I like rifles. I may actually do rifles in the end. I just haven't gotten to that point yet. My sprained leg is done. So I just wanted to make sure it was before I jumped down and then sprained it worse. Okay. So this house is basically done except for the basement, and I'm going to take a quick peek. One thing, though, I want to explain while I'm thinking about it. Yesterday I found a compound bow, and I thought, well, it's better than my bow, but I barely use my bow now, and I needed the money in order to buy that headlamp, because money is not super easy to get. I know it looks like I have a bunch, but it's because I figured out a few things. All right. So this lever action rifle, okay, it's composed of 4 parts. You can see them, and they're all different colors. The higher the quality, the higher quality gun you're going to end up having. Okay, so what I mean by that is it has 4 parts. I'm going to take them all out. You can see them. Okay, 2 of them are red, one's yellow, and one's white. So that's going to tell you what quality your lever action rifle is going to be, I believe, or how much damage, etc., etc., etc. Okay, so in saying that, though, you'll notice I can sell this gun for 410. Now I can sell each of these parts, 223, 163. Like, I just like quadrupled or doubled the price of the gun. Not maybe not quadrupled, but tripled. Right? I tripled the price of this lever action rifle. Instead of getting, oh, it's saying sell $54 now. That's funny. So the price did go down. But let me just check again. So now, if you put all the stuff back in it, maybe I'm mistaken. So now it's $400 again. Well, all those parts were more than $400. Okay. This one alone is 223. You know what I mean? So it's better for you to take all the parts out and sell them separately. You'll get more money, I guess is what I'm getting at. All right. If you don't and you just sell the gun, well, you're going to get $400, but I mean, you could get $600 or $700, right? So you're better off to take the stuff out and sell it all separately. You cannot use the gun without the 4 parts in it, okay? So if you think you can take all these things out and use the gun, it does not work. All right, so that's just something I learned, and I thought you guys might want to know about that, so I figured I would just let you know here. I mean, it is cool, don't get me wrong, but okay, enough about that. Let's go down in this basement and see if we can find some more goodies. So I had emptied one of these sinks out just to see if you could pick one up and bring it on, like use it as a storage place for your liquids, but it doesn't work. Just to let you guys know, you can't pick up the sinks that I saw anyway. All right, I'm going to mark that on my, anything up there? I'm going to mark that drop on my map. See, I keep marking the drop so that way there I can go back later and pick them up. Because unless you're within 500 meters, you're not going to be able to see it if you log off. I found a shotgun Messiah up here. Shoot, I want this one. I'm going to delete this. This shotgun Messiah is an amazing place to find some really, really good loot. It's a tier 5 though, I think. And really difficult to do, so I just marked it on my map once I found it, because I am planning on doing it. This floor looks like it's going to give away. I don't know if it's true or not. It is. I can tell by looking at it. I remember this room. So I'm going to loot what I can from here. So yeah, I'm not going to... I mean, I guess I could. Why not? Good, I didn't end up breaking the floor. See what's in here. Whoa, that was worth it. 3 mags. Awesome. Handguns. Yeah, that was worth it. So we'll scrap. What else can we scrap? This. Just making some room so I can carry this extra stuff. Wow. I'm impressed with what I just found there. It was definitely worth checking out. Yeah, I was saying earlier about making blueprints. It takes like 4 pens to make a blueprint, or 4 feathers, and you still need the ink either way. And I'm thinking, well, don't pens already have ink in them? I mean, unless it's dried up, I suppose. Yeah, it does fall. Anyhow, so I thought I might as well just use feathers if I'm going to do it instead of like real pens. But I'm going to save the pens. I mean, I'm not going to throw them out or whatever. It's not a big deal. Okay, we are done looting this basement. Let's head to the road. our fridge, and we are going to organize everything here. Move it all into there. Organize. Organize. We're gonna head back, and I'm gonna take all the tools, anything I think I feel is more important than other things. Scrap this. There's something coming. There is. Oh, a whole bunch of stuff coming. They finally broke through. Fine. I'm okay with that. Just keep them away from the fridge, that's all. Don't want to destroy that by accident. Bye. Alright. I think I aggroed those dudes. Oh, fun. What? Bye. Yeah. I still hear stuff trying to break out over there. Oh, I see a mailbox. We might as well go grab that. Nice. Hey, buddy. What are you trying to sneak up on me? Take a bite out of my leg. Hey. Nice. Kaboom. Thanks for finding that landmine for me so I didn't have to find it later. Another guy crawling over there. Don't like crawlers. There we go. Gotcha. Okay. These guys finally made it out of the hole. There's like a hole underneath that pile of rock right there that leads to the basement of this house. They finally dug their way out, I see. Gotcha. Not bleeding out as much lately, but I've only ever trained like 1 or 2 points into that. I think if you put a few more points, it would be even better. And I probably will once I get my resource management under control. I probably will. This tarp and this backpack. Ooh, nice. Wasn't sure what I was gonna find. These tarps are like almost like Christmas presents. You're not sure what you're gonna get in them. Glue? That's worth it. I like glue. Another one here. Ah, junk. Alright. If that zombie makes it out after me, I'll kill him. Otherwise, I'm going to get rid of all these spawns from all the corpses I killed. Oh, here comes another guy. Good. Oh, shoot, man. Missed him. Yeah. What are you going to spawn when you disappear so I can get rid of it right away? Ooh, cloth. Good. I like it. Alright. Oh, here comes a white. Perfect. My favorites. And he's feral. Perfect. Woo! 3 shot. Okay. That's it. Alright. I'll definitely take this. I'm going to take the tire, the lockpicks. I think we'll take everything else to fill myself up. I don't think there's anything else here that I have to have. Actually, definitely don't need this, and I'd rather have the golden rod and the chrysanthemum. Holy, I have that many nails? Or did I just... Oh, I have the nails in here. Alright, something just broke through. I'm gonna drink this yellow tea up. And grab the chrysanthemum. Oh shoot, I can't. Don't need the clay. Chrysanthemum. Glass also. save all the glass you get, guys. To make an actual piece of glass, you need like 60 some odd of those glass shards. And I mean, if you haven't been saving them, you're going to be in a mess. So just save those as well. I'll go to this fridge, and if there's anything in here that stacks with what I'm already carrying, I'll bring it with me as well. Yeah, there was. That's good. That way there, I'm killing two birds with one stone. And we're going to make our way back. This vending machine, see what they have. What do we have here? Sealed can of pet food, beans, 30 food, 10. Oh shits. How much? 37 bucks. Holy. Why would you cook? And this gets updated on day 10,000. So once it's empty, it's empty. You don't, it doesn't restock itself. But I'm definitely going to buy all of this stuff. Why wouldn't I? Oh, I don't have room. I was going to say, why wouldn't I buy that? I'll come buy that in a minute. Get rid of my stuff. Alright, start with here. So the only downfall of having big storage containers, again, you have to go through your stuff manually to put it in there. Unless you want to do, let's say, the stuff that's full. So like, that's a smart way of doing it for time. I'm just going to put all my ammo in there. That's going to take care of some. And I have more ammo in here, but I can't hit the ship everything because it would fill the whole 9 yards up. I do need this. This is a type of ammo. And I think that takes care of that. Then in here I have, if I have any colors, I do not. But I could take it out of all this. Because this stuff here is not going to, it doesn't drop the price. And I'm not sure, again, I saw a guy make a video and he said something about saving the dyes, that it was important and blah 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 blah. I couldn't tell you if it's true, but since he said it, you know, you gotta believe everything you see on YouTube, right? I've been saving the dyes. I mean, it's cool, you can color your stuff, don't get me wrong, but I really don't see the value of it right now. There's nothing that's showing me that this is actually worth saving. So I don't know. I really don't know if it's worth it, guys. So don't listen to me. Maybe do your own research. I am saving it, but again, is it worth my time and effort to do all this? Who the hell knows? I don't know. So I'll let you know if I figure it out, though. So we have 1,500 hours. I could A, take a run, grab the rest of the stuff from the fridge. There's nothing there that's like blowing my mind that I just have to have it. So instead, we're going to go through the for sale. You guys can check out to see what I have here. And actually, before I even do that, I'm going to grab these blueprints. And we're going to make some more magazines here. So what do I feel is more important right now? Vehicles, I'm at, there's no point in continuing to do, other than just finding random magazines. I'm not going to bother continuing there. I don't feel like it's necessary. One thing though, nutrients for better food, like increasing the quality of your food gives you less chance of getting sick from it. And it's not something that I really worked on. So this is one thing I do need to work on. I also need to work on armor and medicine. Okay. So those are the things that I really do have to focus on a lot, and also construction tools. I do want to try and get those up quicker than average. So this will give me 3 magazines per, and I can make 14 or 7, sorry, 7. So 7's going to give me 21 magazines of whatever type. So this round we're going to go with the construction tools, I think. All right. And then we're going to go through our stuff. We're going to go take a little run to the trader and sell off a bunch of this stuff. So hide gear, I find, is better armor. But again, it's, I don't know if it's because it's war, but it doesn't give you as much protection versus the hot and cold. So I haven't made any yet. So this is just sellable stuff. Sell this. Sell. I found... Oh, I'll explain this to you guys. Wow, I couldn't believe it. So, actually, let me finish this and I'll explain that as we move to the vendors, all right? Each of these items require... So you need a hammer to build this. You need a trowel to build this. And you need a... What the heck was this one? The wrench to build this. You need 3 different tools to build the 3 different things. And then the tier 2 items require, again, another tool to build. All right? And each block that you're able to put down also... Oh! Damn! That wasn't very smart. I'm glad it went out super quick. I put those there too. That's the worst part. I just wasn't thinking. I put that there because zombies kept coming in and attacking me. That was not very smart. Okay, so anyhow, getting back to my explanation. Each tool that you need to build with, they're hard to come by, all right? And you're going to need one of each, and there's different tiers, etc., etc., okay? Well, come to find out, at the master level, the very, very last level, there's one tool that does it all right? It can build any single block, anything you want, and it's called that toolbox. And I found one. I was like, what the? And it's red, so that means I'll be able to repair it a few times before I can't use it anymore. So that one toolbox is all I need to build everything now for quite a while. And I can, by the time I can make another one, I'll be good. Like, I should be able to still have that in my inventory. Also, something that I found out, and I told you guys I would check into that. Tree stumps do respawn, just like nests do. So, if you go back a couple days later and check your tree stumps, there will be more honey in them. Just letting you guys know that, alright? It's good information to have. Okay, I don't know why I'm draining my stamina so much. My goodness, I don't even have... I'm not even overweight. Like, come on, dude. I guess I gotta train a few points into running.
If money's a little tight, armor
trader,
mods
old
might
buddy.
be just what you need. We don't just sell armor, we sell peace of mind.
How about you just sell me all the blueprints you have, and we'll be bestest of friends, me and you.
Often.
This is the stuff that restocks every single day, so you want to check this stuff out every day. I mean, if you can, you don't have to. Build structures as well as to take them apart to recover some materials. It's a wrench. I gotta check, because my... What is it called? Oh, sorry, I pressed the wrong button. My bolt cutters are getting wore out. They're almost broke. So I'm going to see right there. So bolt cutters are a tier 3. Hacksaws tier 2. Crowbars tier 1. And that's it. So the ratchet does not replace the ratchet, okay? Salvaging tools. A ratchet is not a salvaging tool. It's a building tool. And you can take apart workbenches and stuff with it, but you can't take apart cars. I went out with my wrench to try and take apart a car and it does not work. You have to use the bolt cutters or the hacksaw or this grinder. So that's what I'm trying to find now. I'm trying to find a replacement for my bolt cutters, because they're only a few repairs away from being broke. And to make them, the best I can make right now, I think, is, well, you can see the tier level right here. Okay? So right now, the best I can make for that is 16, and they don't last very long. Like 1 or 2 vehicles, and you have to repair them. It's not the best right now, so I need a higher level quality in those tools. Okay, so I just wanted to make sure that ratchet wasn't something I wanted. It doesn't look like it is. So the ratchet's here. See, it's a construction tool. It replaces the wrench.
I see you've returned. I trust your experience
at
with our full, no money back guarantee.
Day
you
8.
can shop with confidence.
I'll
see you again soon.
So 2 more days.
Probably. We don't just sell armor.
Refresh.
We sell peace of mind.
High temperature tools. You know what? I do not own these. And I feel like they're going to be, I'll probably find some, but you know what? For 849 bucks, it's not going to break me by any stretch. So I think we're just going to go ahead and buy that. I have a couple books I could buy for $1,000 each. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Why not? I think it's expensive, but what the hell. Battery bank for 49 bucks. I haven't found one yet. That's pretty cheap. I'll get that. Whoa! 200 flagstone? 9 bucks for 100? Hello! How much does it weigh though? Hopefully not too much. Nope. So I just bought 200 of these for friggin' 18 bucks. Definitely worth it. And that's cheap. Buying all those. Gold, I'm telling you. Gold. So that's some good finds. Glad I looked. Steel plates. 4 grand for 200. Yes, please. Because steel plate's not going to be cheap to make. I can guarantee you that. All right.
I knew you'd be a paying customer from the moment I
spent a
saw
lot of
you.
my money, but you know what? I think I did good by buying that plate. Armor magazine, reload magazine. And money isn't... No point in just holding on to it. When was the last time I checked you? Not lately. So we'll grab that. And there was one in it too. That's awesome. So there was 3 in a row here. I collected them last time I was here. Whoa! Last time I was here I collected these. Like yesterday. That's awesome. So they spawn pretty quick too. I wonder if there's like a random chance like every day that they spawn. And you just might not. Like all 3 of these are back. That's excellent. So I ended up getting a couple honeys just on my trip back to the, I see one over there. I guess I could go get it. It's not that far. Honey is, I'm never going to say no to that. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit excited to have found that steel plate because I know I'm going to need it for my next tier items, weapons, etc. And I thought, how am I going to be able to make all that steel plate? Like, it looked expensive to make. And I basically just bought all I needed in one trip. So, well worth it for me. I got to watch out for these landmines that I put, their fire bombs. Now, what do we have here to put back? I'm going to put the temperature tools where they belong. I don't even know what these things do, to be honest. Heat-resistant crucible are essential to make high-quality steel. So without this, I couldn't make the steel. Bellows are used to increase the input. Liquid, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. So you need that probably to make the steel stuff, which is fine and dandy for me. How much is it to make forged steel? Anyway, let me just take a look while we're here. So forged steel, you need 4 forged iron, lime powder, coal powder, right? Not cheap for 1. And then from that, you probably needed 1 of these to make a plate, which, like I say, super expensive, super time consuming. Actually, let's see what the plate's gonna get, how much that is. So this is 2 forged steel for each one of these. So I just found myself a friggin' buttload of them for a little bit of money. You know what I mean? Like it was way worth buying that. And then the bolts, I mean, that's just a given. That was a good deal right from the get-go. And the flagstone. So now I can make this, I think. I think I have all the parts to make that. So we're going to go ahead and do that while I'm still recording. I think I have everything but the logs. Now, I could just take them from here. I do have like 20-ish. But 20-ish, I'm going to need them. Like, there's no point. I might as well just run out there right quick before it gets too dark and snip myself a couple trees. I see a couple right over there. So I'm going to go do that right fast. I dug a hole here. That's where I was getting all my clay from. I needed 200 clay. And there was none for sale, so I just dug it myself. I'll just search for some honey while it's right here in front of me. Okay. Now I need a hammer. Just in case, I'm going to grab this hammer too, because this is the next level hammer, I think. But I want to see if the small one will do it. Oh, what am I missing? Nails. Nails. Get tons of those. Alright. So here we go, my friends. Let's see what this looks like. Yep, just a tier 1 hammer will do it. Nice. T2 workbench. There's only 2 of them. Oh, yeah. Can't make the good stuff. You can't make the vehicles in the first one. I think you have to have this one. Or at least the high-end vehicles. Let me go look. You make a lot less. So you can make a little bit here, but you can't make everything. Right? You can make the bicycle... Like, you can make the 4x4 truck if you can find the parts. But if you can't find the parts, you can't make the parts. Here, you can make the parts. Right? The chassis and the accessories. And the tires, etc. So, how much for a bicycle chassis? I can probably make that right now. I actually can. I just need paint. Okay, so now... Whoa. That... Hold on. I need to check something. You need paint, just regular paint, for your vehicle parts. So now I can see how important paint is, and if you can recycle, you can. Now I see the value of this. Because you can recycle this down into regular paint, and then you need the regular paint for your vehicles. Cool. Alright, that makes sense now. But I already have enough to make my bicycle. So we're going to go ahead and make it. I need this. It's going to take, how long? 4 minutes. And I already have the tire. I think you only need 1 tire. That I could see. Where you at, bicycle? Where you at? Here. Oh, no, you need 2 tires. So how much for this? Acid, oil, coal powder, and plastic. Coal powder, I think, is the only thing I do not have. Don't think I see any there. What did I say again? Oil and acid, so we have that. Pretty sure. Acid, oil, and I think I can probably make coal powder. Plastic, I definitely have tons of that. It's down here, I believe. Plastic. And then coal powder, I do not have it, I don't think. But oil, shale. I thought I had coal. I have charcoal. Not the same, though. Can I make it from charcoal? That, I guess, is the question. Coal powder, let's see. Coal powder is made with coal. Well, that's no good. But love you too, hun bun. I just happen to know that over in that house, right, if you could see it through the fog, it'd be right there. Down in the basement, there is a gigantic pile of coal. I remember seeing it. So all I have to do is go over there and mine a bunch of that, and I'll have my bicycle. So that's going to be it for this episode. I see all my magazines are all crafted up here. Well, yeah. What did I end up getting up with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that's not 21. Thought I was getting 21. That's weird. I wonder if it's because it filled up or... I don't know. That's strange. There's nothing in the queue. I didn't put any here by accident. That's strange. Don't know. But anyway, this is going to end this episode. Hopefully you liked it, guys. If you don't mind hitting the like and subscribe button down below, that would be amazing. I'm not 100% sure I'm going to make one on day 7. I might wait till day 8. And that way there I can just do all the little knickknacks in between. You know, organize things again. Maybe build a few things. But if I see something interesting, I will record it so that you guys can see. And thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hopefully you liked it. And we'll see you in the next episode.